Howdy y'all, Goose here, and today's October 11th. After some data dropped this morning, we had a lot of volatility as expected. PPI was slightly above predicted, so it came in a little bit hotter than usual, but we actually saw a lot of strength come in. This is NQ, but even on ES, we did see a move up. I pretty much just sat out of all of this here. Was gonna wait until things calmed down, but today was tricky. Let me know if you caught something really good, but yeah, I thought it was pretty tricky today. I think I could have had a great opportunity on NQ using my OTE strategy, but I just decided not to take it actually. So what I saw was right off the open, we hit liquidity, pull back really quickly. We start to consolidate for a bit, but this liquidity tap was caused from this level right here, and we did come through and break this on the 3-minute. We have candle closes a good amount below. It took a little bit, but yeah, that's still pretty good sign that the trend is going to change, and we had a pretty bullish trend overnight. So when this goes back up to retest, we can see there's a fair value gap here on the 3-minute. There's also our fib level coming down. So I draw this to right before we start seeing the consolidation, but past our market structure shift, and you can see my 70.1 fib level is right above that gap. So there's some confluence there. I think the reason I pass this up is when I look at the hourly chart just has a bullish trend to it. And I don't know, something about the data, the fact that the move was strong soon after the data and our hourly trend was strong. I think I just kind of got scared. But I did see this retracing, and I did mark out this level and go, oh, we're about to probably hit there. And it did hit, and if I took this setup, the idea would have been like get in at the top of that gap, right at that level. Of course, this would be going short. I'd be risking, let's just round it up to like 120 ticks. So I wouldn't have taken it full size for my account, but and then profit would have been somewhere here, pretty much targeting the tap that we did off the data, the low, pre-market low. So yeah, that was the trade I missed, but I don't know. I'm not too upset that I missed it because I knew today was going to be tricky. I think it was okay to have a little bit more fear than usual. I just wish of course I wish I took it, but really nice move. I mean, big move, almost 3R. I mean, yeah, you can't really ask for much more. You think your stop could have actually been a little bit tighter, like 115. Just give it some breathing room there. So yeah, very close to 3R on the trade, but in any case, didn't take it, missed that. This is actually my first day trading fully on the LiveSim account that I have now. So, the trades do have a little bit more weight behind them. When I think about taking them, when I'm in the trade, I am noticing that. When I saw things moving down, I again was looking for a reversal because we had a liquidity tap, especially on ES. We had liquidity tap just below this weekly level and then pull back up, which I was actually expecting. I was watching this go down and thinking, okay, this should tap liquidity here for potential reversal, and using the just over the 3-minute usually. Yeah, so using the 3-minute chart, what I saw was basically we tapped liquidity right here, wicked back off, start having a nice change or break of structure. You can see was pretty much like here. Yeah, somewhere around about there. So the candle close was just above it and not that great of a push, You know, so maybe there's one reason to not have taken this. I was just itching for a trade, especially after noticing, you know, I missed the earlier one on NQ. I thought I had time before the data. You know, data was coming out at 2, and I did have time. But I think something that I missed, so this trade was a loss. You can see this was kind of the trade I took right here. Came in and I had my stop right under that previous, you know, liquidity tap, and yeah, we crushed. I mean, it's a good thing I had my stop there. We definitely crushed a good bit below that area. But yeah, I think going forward, days like today are rare where you have very important data coming in the afternoon towards the end of the day. So one thing I'm going to definitely make note of is any other day there's going to be, you know, something important coming in the afternoon. And I'm in this middle, you know, in between the morning and the afternoon area. Probably don't play a reversal. You know, that's what this OT strategy is. It's essentially playing a reversal. And I have a hunch that obviously it could have worked, you know, but I think your odds are a lot lower when there's really important data coming in. Because why would everything just turn? Whether you think the market is organic or controlled by an algo, it's like either way, why would it do it before that significant data? So that's just something I think I need to keep in mind going forward. I was really excited to get it set up and to play it, you know, on the LiveSim, and ended up taking a loss. So I knew this week's going to be tricky. This was kind of essentially what I was expecting. I just, in the moment, didn't quite think about it. So something to keep in mind for the rest of the week. But yeah, took a loss there. You can see here, account balance is now just below 25K, which was the starting level. So not a huge hit, you know, need another win in the next 2 trades to bounce back. But yeah, after that, I think I just kind of wanted to walk away. You know, I didn't want to take many more trades. We continued to make low of day here, but nothing showed itself. I mean, I actually did sit here to enter long. I had a really, you know, strong feeling this was the low of day, and then data came in just after that, you know, confirming, okay, there's some strength here. I thought there'd be a pullback. Here's a 1-minute fair value gap that I marked out, and I was sitting here for an entry. I was sitting at the very top of this for an entry, and I never got that, so the pullback never happened, which, you know, of course, it's not guaranteed, so I'm fine with it. Bit of a bummer, but look at the strength at the end of the day. I mean, wow. There's a pretty nice bull flag here on the, you know, 3-minute. I think also on the 5-minute as well. I mean, so I don't trade these, but good signal here that there's a end of day, you know, squeeze due. So did definitely have that. Yeah, tricky day. I think it wasn't really easy to read. I mean, if you thought so, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I also want to point out, even though today was technically a red day for me, I'm proud because these levels held beautifully. I mean, look at this on NQ specifically. This was yesterday, but even today, wicking twice off of the supply zone, coming down into the monthly level, holding, and finally we are breaking into the supply zone. And it makes sense. We've touched it 3 times. We have, you know, I guess good news. It's not bad news, so maybe that's good news. I don't know, but whatever. I don't try to make sense of the actual data itself. But off the data, this push makes sense. That it took data to get into this area here. So yeah, the levels played out really beautifully, and that's something to keep in mind as we keep going higher. I'm going to be double checking these, you know, end of every day, and making sure there's nothing new being created. But it's something I do every week, so definitely recommend you guys do levels. If you don't have a system to do levels, definitely figure one out. Happy to share, you know, make a video on how I do my levels if there's enough you know, demand for that. So please let me know in the comments. Anyways, hope you had a good trading day, and catch you guys on the next video.